Hello and welcome to Soldier Creek Bison. Whew, it is hot. We had a 1/4 inch of rain yesterday. It's awfully humid today. Unfortunately, I've got to do some work out in the back. We're just about done. Going to show you some of that concrete pipe we're laying in the draws. We're trying to create a little road north to south so that I can kind of continue on with this rotational grazing. So that's going to be one of the last little pieces that we need done before we can run fence. I have been taking some video. I'm going to show them to you here shortly of kind of moving the buffalo. Things are going well here. It's just really busy, really hot. So let's take a look at what we got going on. Okay, we're out here. The pond that was the rock quarry is just kind of up over this hill here. Wow, look at this. Focus on my finger. Just past that tree there, right there in the middle. He pushed a lot of the black dirt. We're letting it dry out. We had, 5-6 inches of rain. So he pushed out the black dirt. I'm gonna let it dry out the rest of the afternoon and then spread it out tomorrow. So now we're focusing on kind of building a path north to south here on the back 160. We've got some of this pipe we're gonna use here in some of the draws. And this is one of the draws, kind of take out some of the trees. Gonna get it set up, and then we're gonna start putting some pipe in there, covering it with dirt. And the goal is I'll have a path here north to south where I can make a fence line and then start to section this off using temporary electric fence. Not 100% level, but that's not fun. But it's just to catch water coming down this wash here. It'll pass water, and I give it a C. It'll do, pig, it'll do. They see me pull up here, they get interested. They're not liking this heat. I can't say I blame them. They were down in that draw down there in the trees. Ooh, that one's eat up pretty good right there. The flies, I need to come treat her if I can. Man, that one's bad. That's a problem too, as you treat them. The ones that are treated don't get the flies. The ones that are not, they take the brunt. Yeah, I need to come out later tonight and see if I can't get some of them treated. Can't tell you how bad I do not want to be here right now. Probably 95 degrees. It's miserable. So we're going to put this cement pipe in, and then we're going to stack a bunch of rock down here, create like a little gully, catch the water, rises up, then comes through the overflow tube back down. And there'll be a path across where I can put my fence and be able to drive over it. Okay, so this is the big one. We're gonna, once he cleans this up, we'll probably set some pipe and start pushing all those trees together. There's some there, there's a bunch up here. Need to push into piles. I may try to cut some post out of it. I'll probably just end up burning it all. Okay, so I showed this in a previous video, but you didn't get to see it. I was actually over there on the other side of these cattails, but this is essentially what they have. They can come in here on this side of the pond and then get water. There's a visual deterrent for them. And then I have a hot wire, which you can't see. If just steel cable, maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. And then I've got the fence goes up and around this way. Another visual deterrent, letting them know it's there. So far, it looks like the fence is still held together. They were just exposed to this fence, this area, probably be 4 or 5 days ago. And so far, there's been no issues, which is a good sign. I'm gonna have him take that track hoe and we're going to dig this out some because it's probably only 3.5, 4 foot deep right there. So we're going to dig that out, dig this out a little bit more so that when we do get rain, it's deeper and there's more water here. So I'm gonna show you an overhead video now using the drone and you can see how the buffalo interact with this. Get in with it. And what I like about it, and I'm going to regret it later, I know, is that these cattails kind of help clean up the water. As they muddy it up here and the water flows this way, the cattails help kind of clean up the water and minimize the silt. But it's one of those things I'm going to have to keep up with, and hopefully they don't get out of control. Okay, so here we go. This is the second pond, the rock quarry, as we talked about. You can see the wife and I set some piers for a dock. And I guess if wood prices come down a little bit, we'll build one. How it's going to work here is I had him pack a bunch of rock right in here. You can kind of see that line right there. So the edge of the pond should come up somewhere in this general area if we shot it right. And so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to section off, you know, going this way across, much like I've done with some of the other ponds. So the buffalo will be able to come in here. They'll have access to this. If they get down in here, they're not going to muddy it up too terribly bad. There's a lot of rock there. And with the rock being there, you know, hopefully they don't want to stand on it too long. And should help keep the pond somewhat clear. But it turned out really well. Obviously, still have this to get rid of. But I'm sure it'll be gone in the months ahead. Well, as you can see, there's a lot going on at the ranch. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work. It's hot, but life's good and I really can't complain. Buffalo, all things considered, are doing well, and the rotational grazing system is working better than I could have expected. Thank you to Banjo Granny for the music. I appreciate it. Hope all's well with you guys. We'll talk soon.